I was also made to believe that I enjoyed staying home versus going out with friends and family. That really wasn't true, but these constant reminders were almost hypnotic. He'd say things like, "You don't really like going out. Wouldn't you rather stay home with me and the kids who you love? You do love us, don't you?" And then when I'd go out, I would get text messages about how he missed me and wished I'd come home and spend time with him. But the odd thing was, if I asked him to go with me, he would refuse. It was all about keeping me at home. So then I started to believe that I really didn't like going out with my friends, when the reality is I really did. And as time went by, I was finding excuses not to go out because I started to believe I didn't want to. So this is how this type of thing works. So this one is probably one most of you listening can relate to. The reason why is because 98% of abusive relationships have an element of financial abuse. I believed that I was bad with money and couldn't understand finances. The interesting thing was, I didn't believe this before I was married to who is now my ex-husband. I was responsible with money. I didn't have a lot of it, but I had great credit. I paid my bills. I kept accurate records of my checking and savings accounts, and I had some money saved up. But once I entered into the relationship with him, everything changed. He took control of the money, and he slowly convinced me that I wasn't good with it and that I was bad at numbers and math, even though I had an educational transcript with A's in math, all A's. So it sickens me to think about how easy it was for this narcissistic person to chisel away at my brain in order to get me to believe what he wanted me to believe. Having any independent thought was not acceptable to him, and it's usually not accepted by most narcissists.